So this is the pound dollar analysis for Monday, the 27th of November. Now, before we get into the analysis, a little risk disclaimer. Now, with the risk disclaimer out of the way, we can get into the analysis. So, let's just grab the pen. So, as we can see here, we've had the series of higher lows here on the pound against the dollar. We had a breakout here above the 32.81 that we did see some selling momentum come off. We did come back down for a retest, a second retest, and we had a break up all the way up to 33.50. Now, we went up to 33.50 and we've stalled in around at 33.50 as would be expected, really. This level marked out here in red means a significant level, so we have stalled in around 33.50. We've not gone up to 33.68, so 33.50 has held. Possibly we've had a little gap now on Sunday, so we could potentially retest that gap, but we all seem to be heading downwards. So we'll see how price reacts this minor weekly level at 33.04, beyond which we are looking for price to come down to the next major level in around 32.81 that has held on we could say two occasions, but mainly on this occasion here more recently. Look for us to hold 32.81 for a possible move back up to 33.50, beyond which let's just have a look where we could potentially go beyond 33.50. If we do maintain a bullish buy side momentum from this 32.81 or possibly up to the 33.50, we'll see if we can get a minor reaction around 33.68, but we're looking for us to come up towards that 34.29, which I think it is the high of 2017 so far. So we'll see how it reacts to 34.29. We could potentially see some sell side momentum taking us back down to 33.68 or possibly all the way down to 33.50. If however we do break down from 30, we're currently at 33.20. So if we do break down and we do not hold 32.81, we're looking to see how price reacts to 200 period moving average here in blue. 200 period moving average, where is it currently sitting? It's currently sitting in around this 32.50, in around a 32.50 region. That's where it's going to be, likely, or slightly higher, but in around 32.50 you'll see our price will react there. If we're unable to hold 33.50, we'll see as we come down to this area here in around 32.20. 32.20, the reason we say 32.20, as we can see here, 32.20 has held on a couple of occasions. We did have a bit of a bounce of 33.20, so we'll see if we do hold 32.20 if the 200 period moving average doesn't hold, beyond which you're looking at 31.93. So minor level coupled with the 400 period moving average. Again, we're looking for these areas for potential buy side momentum coming back into the market, and below which we're looking at 31.47. That's the next major level. Below 32.81, it's a pretty sizable zone, but the pound dollar is quite volatile. So we're looking possibly coming down to 32.81, but 31.47, but we have to successfully navigate a couple of moving averages as well as a couple of levels where we have seen some buy side momentum come into the market. These are minor levels, and below which the 31.47 we'll be looking for price coming down to 30.93. So we're going to have a look at the higher time frames. Then we're going to go over to the monthly first, and then we will cycle down from there. So we'll get the scale on here correct on the pound dollar. So as we can see on here on the monthly chart, let's grab the pen. We've formed a bit of a bottom down here, and we do seem to be in an uptrend on the monthly chart on the pound against the dollar. As you can see here, the move has been primarily upwards. We're still operating in shadow of that very strong bullish candle from September. In the month of October and November so far, we have seen some sell side momentum come into the market, as indicated by these wicks. But as they are wicks, we can say that we have seen some buy side momentum coming down those levels in around that 20 period moving average here on the monthly chart. So we do look poised for more upside momentum, possibly taking us all the way up to that possibly even beyond 34.29. We're looking at 36.57. That's the next major level, but that's on the monthly chart, so it'll take some time to get up there unless we do have a quite volatile couple of weeks in the end of 2017. Now let's just have a look at the weekly. So on this weekly time frame, we can see here, formed our bottoms down here, had a series of higher lows, respecting the 20 period moving average, which come down to 20 period moving average more recently on this weekly time frame. We have traded slightly below it, just over here, but we do seem to be back respecting the 20 period moving average. We're pulling away from it now, which is a good sign. Last week's candle, very strong candle, not much movement to the downside, closing near its height, so we do look poised for more upside momentum on the pound against the US dollar. any retracement I'd probably think would be somewhat weak overall, and we do look poised for more upside momentum to test these most recent highs all the way up here in around the 36.57 after this deep retracement there. So we're just going to have a look at the daily time frame before wrapping up here. So we're going to go over to the daily time frame, and over here on the daily time frame, we have seen we're in a bit of a trading range, but we do poised to break out of that range now. So we had this strong move to the end. We had the price action was quite indecisive. We've had a strong move at the end of the most recent movements. So we have come down. It's not been impulsive or explosive by any stretch. The candles are pretty small before the more recently we've had a large candle there, had a bit of a pullback, inducing points for continuation to retest in around those levels that was previously mentioned, possibly below after 34.29. We've got 34.88, but before we have movements all the way up to that 36.57. But overall, as we can see on multiple time frames now, we are aligned for more upside potential, more upside momentum on the pound against the US dollar. So that's wrap up the pound dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.